Let me be brutally honest with you. Some of the healthiest eaters struggle the most, and it's not your fault. You might be eating clean, avoiding junk, cooking your meals, even tracking your food sometimes. But guess what? None of that guarantees fat loss. There are 5 hidden traps keeping you stuck. And today, I'm going to expose them one by one so you can finally break free, start burning fat, and actually see the results your effort deserves. So if you're tired of doing everything right and still not seeing your body change, this video is your wake-up call. And listen carefully. If you want faster results, backed by real science, I've linked the exact health products I personally recommend in the description. They're trustworthy, proven, and designed to actually work. Check them out after the video. Reason 1. Healthy foods that are secretly high-calorie. Let's start with a classic. You switched chips for almonds, used olive oil instead of butter, added granola and nut butter to your smoothies. But here's the truth. Healthy doesn't mean low calorie. 120 calories per tablespoon. Granola, often 400 plus per cup. Peanut butter, 202 spoonfuls. And who actually eats just 2? So while you think you're doing better, you're silently slipping into a calorie surplus. And no matter how healthy the source, a surplus means fat storage. Here's the loop. You're eating healthy, but you're gaining weight. You blame hormones, stress, age, but it's the portions and calorie density hiding in plain sight. Reason 2. You're not in a real caloric deficit, but I'm eating less. Are you? Or do you feel like you are? Because feeling hungry isn't proof of a deficit. Let me give you an example. You skip breakfast, but then eat a big lunch with oils, sauces, healthy fats. No calorie deficit equals no fat loss. You snack while cooking dinner, then finish your kids' leftovers. You're in what I call a false deficit, thinking you're cutting back, when in reality, the numbers still add up. Fat loss is math, and without tracking, you're guessing. And guesswork leads to plateaus. Reason 3. You're overestimating how much you burn from exercise. You hit the gym, you sweat, you feel accomplished. That's amazing. But here's the truth. Most workouts burn way less than you think. Let's say you burn 300 calories. That's one smoothie, or one protein bar, and a banana. If you eat even slightly more because you worked out, you wipe out the entire calorie deficit. Exercise is vital for health, strength, energy, but it's not a free pass to eat more. And satiety are far more important for fat loss than just choosing unprocessed foods. You burn 300, but eat 500 because you earned it. Now, you're not just maintaining, you're gaining. Reason 4. You're relying on clean eating, but not strategy. Clean eating is fantastic for your health, but fat loss isn't about eating clean. It's about eating smart. You can eat grilled chicken, brown rice, avocado, and smoothies all day and still gain weight because calories still count. And protein, fiber, think of it this way. You can overeat on kale and quinoa, but you won't lose fat unless you create the conditions for your body to burn it. Clean food isn't magic, and strategy is. Reason 5. You're not tracking the right things. Now here's the hard truth. If you're not tracking at all, you're flying blind. Keep it off longer and understand their bodies better. You don't need to weigh every gram forever, but you do need awareness. Even writing things down roughly or checking labels occasionally can give you a 10x better handle on your intake. Because what gets measured gets managed, and what gets managed gets results. The people who track even loosely lose more fat, keep it off longer, and understand their bodies better. So now you know, eating healthy is not enough. You need to eat for fat loss, and that means managing portions, controlling calories, balancing your meals, and tracking what actually matters. If this helped you get some clarity, hit that like button and subscribe. And tell me in the comments, which of these 5 mistakes are you guilty of? And what do you want to help with next? That's all for today, folks. See you in the next one. God bless you, and make sure to check out the next video showing on your screen. Right now,